Today, we're looking at phrases used to describe life's simple pleasures. Simple pleasures is a gentle and positive English phrase that means the small, everyday things in life that bring happiness or comfort. These are things that don't cost a lot of money or require much effort, but they still make you feel good. Simple means easy, not complicated. Pleasures are things that make you feel happy or relaxed. So, simple pleasures are the little moments or experiences that bring joy, like a cup of coffee in the morning, or a walk in nature, or hearing your favorite song. The phrase has a soft, calming sound. It's often used when talking about enjoying life in a quiet, peaceful way. Here are some example sentences. Watching the sunset is one of life's simple pleasures. She finds simple pleasures in cooking and listening to music. Sometimes a warm blanket and a good book are the best simple pleasures. People often use this phrase when they want to slow down and enjoy the little things. It reminds us that we don't always need big events or expensive things to feel happy. Sometimes the best moments are the simplest ones. Welcome back to English Perfectus. I'm Jen. If you are new here, we make lessons for English learners that are at an intermediate level and working their way to an advanced level of fluency. Peace and quiet is a common English phrase that means a place or time without noise, stress, or distractions. It describes a calm, relaxing environment where you can rest or think clearly. The words sound gentle and soft. Peace makes us think of calm feelings and no conflict. Quiet means no loud sounds. When you say peace and quiet together, it gives a feeling of comfort and stillness. This phrase is often used when someone wants a break from busy or noisy places. Here are some example sentences. After a long day at work, I just want some peace and quiet. They moved to the countryside to enjoy peace and quiet. She closed the door to get a little peace and quiet while she studied. Peace and quiet is often used in a positive way, but it can also be used when someone is frustrated by too much noise. For example, a parent might say, "Can I please have 5 minutes of peace and quiet?" It's a useful phrase to describe a peaceful moment or a quiet place, especially when you need a rest from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Hustle and bustle is a phrase that means a place is very busy, noisy, and full of people moving around. You often hear this phrase when someone talks about a big city, a market, or a crowded street. The words hustle and bustle sound fun and lively. They both end with the same ul sound, which makes the phrase catchy and easy to remember. Hustle means to move quickly or with energy. Bustle means to be busy and active. When we say hustle and bustle together, it means a lot of people are doing things quickly, talking, walking, shopping, everything happening at the same time. Here are a few easy examples. After living in a quiet village, the hustle and bustle of the city was too much for her. The market was full of hustle and bustle, so many people, music, and noise. He enjoys the hustle and bustle of city life. It makes him feel excited. You can use this phrase when you want to describe a place that is full of action, sound, and people. It's often used in a fun or slightly tired way, depending on how the speaker feels. Clean and tidy is a phrase we use to describe a place or thing that looks neat, organized, and free from dirt or mess. If something is clean, it means there is no dust, dirt, or stains. If something is tidy, it means everything is in the right place and not messy. Together, clean and tidy gives a strong feeling of order and freshness. These two words sound nice together. They both have a short, clear sound, and they are easy to say. The phrase is often used when talking about rooms, homes, desks, or even people's appearance. Here are a few examples. I like to keep my room clean and tidy so I can relax there. Her desk is always clean and tidy with everything in the right place. Before guests arrive, we always make the house clean and tidy. This phrase is simple and common in everyday English. People often use it when talking about cleaning or organizing. If someone says, "Your home is so clean and tidy," it is a compliment. It means they think your space looks nice and well cared for. Open air is a phrase used to describe a place that is outside, not inside a building. If something happens in the open air, it means it happens outdoors, where there is fresh air and space around you. The phrase sounds soft and gentle. Open gives the feeling of space and freedom, and air makes us think of the sky, wind, and nature. Together, open air gives a peaceful, natural feeling. You will often hear this phrase when people talk about outdoor events or activities. Here are some examples of sentences. We had a lovely dinner in the open air under the stars. The concert was held in the open air, and thousands of people came. I enjoy exercising in the open air instead of going to the gym. Open air can be used as a noun. For example, the open air, or as part of a phrase like open air market or open air concert. It often gives a positive feeling because many people enjoy being outside in nature. This phrase is helpful when you want to describe outdoor locations or events in English in a natural, fluent way. Warm and cozy is a friendly and comforting phrase in English. It describes a feeling or place that is not only warm in temperature, but also safe, soft, and relaxing. Warm means it's not cold. It feels just right. Cozy means it feels small in a good way, comfortable and peaceful. When you say warm and cozy, it gives the idea of being wrapped in a blanket, sitting by a fire, or relaxing in a quiet, comfortable room. The words sound soft and gentle. Saying them together creates a nice, relaxing feeling. Here are some example sentences. The cabin was warm and cozy with a fire in the fireplace. I love staying inside with a warm and cozy blanket on rainy days. Her little reading corner looked so warm and cozy. This phrase is often used to describe rooms, clothes, or feelings. It's also common in the winter or when people want to feel safe and relaxed. Warm and cozy is a great way to describe a place or moment that makes you feel happy, calm, and at home. Love and affection is a common English phrase used to describe warm, caring feelings between people. Love means a deep emotional connection, like the love between family members, close friends, or romantic partners. Affection means showing those loving feelings through kind words or caring actions. When you say love and affection, it creates a soft emotional tone. The words sound smooth and gentle, which matches the warm feelings they describe. This phrase is often used when talking about relationships, both in families and between partners. Here are some example sentences. Children need love and affection to grow up happy and confident. He showed his love and affection by always being there for her. Pets bring so much love and affection into our lives. Love and affection go together naturally because they both describe positive feelings that people share. Love is the deep feeling, and affection is how you show that feeling. This phrase is often used in books, movies, or daily conversations when talking about emotional bonds and caring relationships. Let us know in the comments which of these simple pleasures is your personal favorite. Breath of fresh air is a popular English phrase that means something or someone new, different, and refreshing, especially after a time of stress, boredom, or routine. It comes from the idea of stepping outside and taking a deep breath of clean, fresh air, which feels good and energizing. The words sound calm and light. Breath is soft, fresh sounds clean, and air feels open and free. Together, the phrase gives a feeling of relief and new energy. Here are some example sentences. After working indoors all day, a walk outside was a breath of fresh air. Her positive attitude is like a breath of fresh air in the office. This new idea is a breath of fresh air. We really needed a change. This phrase can describe people, ideas, changes, or experiences. It's often used in a positive way to show that something feels good, different, and helpful. You can use it when talking about anything that brings new life, hope, or excitement to a situation. Rest and relaxation is a common English phrase that means taking time to stop, relax, and let your body and mind recover. It's often used when talking about taking a break from work, stress, or a busy life. Rest means not doing any hard activity, like lying down, sleeping, or just sitting quietly. Relaxation means doing something peaceful that helps you feel calm, like reading, listening to music, or taking a bath. Together, rest and relaxation describe a peaceful, healthy break. The phrase sounds smooth and gentle. Both words begin with R, and the rhythm feels calm, just like the meaning. Here are some example sentences. After a long week, I need some rest and relaxation this weekend. The spa is the perfect place for rest and relaxation. She went on vacation for a little rest and relaxation by the beach. This phrase is often used when talking about self-care, holidays, or wellness. You might also hear the short version R&R, which means the same thing. It's a useful phrase for talking about the importance of taking a break and taking care of yourself. Wine and dine is a fun and common English phrase that means to treat someone to a special meal, usually with good food and drinks, especially wine. It often means giving someone a nice experience at a restaurant or at home, often in a romantic or formal way. Wine is the drink, and dine means to eat a meal, usually dinner. Together, wine and dine means enjoying food and drink in a fancy or generous way. The phrase has a smooth, stylish sound, and it often feels a little fancy or elegant. Here are some example sentences. He wined and dined her on their anniversary at a beautiful restaurant. The company wined and dined their guests to make a good impression. They love to wine and dine when they travel, trying new restaurants and wines. This phrase is often used in romantic situations, business meetings, or special celebrations. It can also be used in a playful way to describe enjoying good food and drinks with someone. When you say you're going to wine and dine someone, it usually means you're making an effort to impress or take good care of them. Tried and true is a common English phrase used to describe something that has been tested over time and has always worked well. It means you can trust it because it has been used before and proven to be reliable, effective, or successful. Tried means it has been tested or used. True means it has shown good results. It is trustworthy. When you put them together, tried and true means dependable and proven to work. The phrase sounds steady and confident. Both words are short and strong, which matches the meaning, something you can count on. Here are some example sentences. This is my tried and true recipe for chocolate cake. It never fails. They used a tried and true method to fix the problem. I always go back to my tried and true shoes when I need comfort. This phrase is often used when talking about tools, methods, advice, or products that people use again and again because they work well. It's a helpful phrase for talking about trust, experience, and reliability in everyday English. Don't forget to hit that like button before you carry on and subscribe to see our next video. Until next time, keep learning and we'll talk soon.